to mash butts as well as please nuts. As well as please nuts.
Hey yo, long time no see, long time no see. That works, that's better. Nice. Give me a couple minutes. Excellent, I'm glad to hear that. Unless you're speaking from beyond the grave, then that would suck. Sorry, give me a couple moments. I'm getting some,
I'm so f***ing high right now.
welcome, welcome. How are you two feeling? After, whatever Julia gave y'all. Sleepy and chill. Good, good, good. So I'm not going to start the main part of this yet. I know I forgot that I haven't changed my notifications for my different streaming stuff to from 9:45 to 9:30. Mostly because I don't know, or I can't remember when my schedule is going to change back and forth and whatever for work. So most people will get their notifications here pretty much now, so. Snacky, sleepy, chilly, and snacky. Fyro the Wicked Part 2, hold up. Hold up. This guy? Oh wait, you said part 2. Hold up. Yeah, I see that. I see it. Holy shit, that one's me right there.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. See, the thing is, like I said, I was supposed to get a haircut today instead of having all this crap on, but I think my next set of days off, I'm just gonna get it all chopped off. That's almost a haircut that I'm kind of aiming for. Funny enough. Yeah, I see that. That's funny because this is like under this light, it looks greenish, but this is like it's more of like a gray black. So yeah, call me the Wizard of Oz or Pharaoh, Prince Pharaoh, Pharaoh. I don't know, I don't see enough musicals to know how to pronounce that, so. Yeah, dark olive green. Yeah, on the camera it looks dark olive green. And I think I have like a warmer light up here, or a colder light. So I think it's, the way it bounces off, it just makes it look green. Fiero. Zero to zero. Keep that tab open just in case someone else jumps in and goes, hey, you look a little funny. Hello? Fiero, that's what I said. Fiero. Yeah, that's what I said. It's Nicolas. Fiero. Okay, goodbye. Thank you, Kit Kat. Took me a second also. Who the hell is calling me at this hour? Oh, okay. Oh, man. God, I really wish I went and got that haircut because I keep wanting to do this. It's just like, oh. Get all that hair off my forehead. That sounds good. How you guys doing tonight? Anything crazy? Anything stupid? Hope you guys have been waiting for the sloppy talkie. I did. Poor me. I hung out with a bunch of cool people. A bunch of coolio dope ass MFers.
Love
you too. Love you too. Damn, I really don't want to give it 2 more minutes. I'm really eager to start this off, but I have a whole intro planned out and everything too. I'm glad. No, there's a bunch of people who really like this too, and I'm just waiting for all of them to just suddenly show up en masse. You know what? I am gonna... Oh yeah. I mean, when are any of my streams actually like serious, you know? Oh, that's not it. Timers? Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Don't need that taking up the space of the stream. But it doesn't help when I'm on stream and I'm just like this for like more than half an hour at a time, and then I finally go, oh hey, how you doing? Oh, you already left. Okay, bye. There you go. Stick that out a little more.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Hey, what's up? Yeah, no, that's always positive too. I like inner chat conversations. Even if it doesn't involve me, it's just like, whatevs. Y'all have a good time talking, especially when like Drew joins in or something. Oh yeah, I don't use that thing anymore. Oh, don't worry. You're not too late. I'm just sitting and mulling and bullshitting. I'm waiting until I get a few extra viewers on, and then I'm gonna do my intro piece, and then we're gonna start off, and we're just gonna start bullshitting. Thank you. My wife made this for me. Got all the frillies and frilly-dillies and all that jazz. Legit though, this is my only jacket that I own, and I was like, man, I really want to put on a jacket or some sort. Wait, hold on. Scarecrow posting. No, my wife was telling me that I need actual jackets. I was like, I do, but God, they're so expensive. And all of my formal wear that I've bought in the past is just is like at really good sales at like Men's Warehouse or something like that. Beyond that, yes, Scarecrow maxing, hell yeah. But beyond that, I just hate buying like new fancier clothes because it's like, I need them though, I really do, because I know there's a, excuse me, I know there's like a rule for, like a given rule. You have 3 suit jackets, 3 different colored inner shirts, and 3 pants, and that's all you need for your entire life, because that's 9 different color combination outfits that you can do. But God, that's a lot of space and time to take care of a bunch of formal wear, you know what I mean? So it's just... Well, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, and I'm just gonna rip my intro for tonight's Sloppy Talky. So. Oh, sorry, Kat. Yeah, I see what you mean. Very smart, very smart. I missed that reference there. I legit already forgot that we were talking about that. About Wicked. I poop on my feet, and it stings. Blue collar formal. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's what you pull up to the great gathering. That's what you pull up in. That's the outfit you pull up in. Me, I tend to be a kind of a flashy, pretentious fuck when it comes to going to different things and stuff like that. So even when it's like supposed to be like for work and stuff, I'll just put a little bling on somewhere just to catch someone's eye and go like, hey, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, I know. So, ooh, excuse me. All right, 1 more minute. And if anyone misses this epic, amazing intro that I've concocted, then it's on them. So they can cope. They can suck on it. They can cope. Cope on it. Before I do, dope. Fix that up. All right, let's rip it. All right. For the wow, I'm already screwing up. For the first Sloppy Talky of 2026. Welcome. Tonight's theme is hot takes and hot cakes. Ooh. Oh, what? Oh, I like that horn. Oh! And then we transition over. And I don't need that song anymore. If I knew how to properly do better video editing and stuff like that, I'd probably have a whole shebang going on, but it's whatever. So, welcome to the. Oh wait, is my desk here? Oh, okay, whatever. Welcome to January 2026's Sloppy Talky. If you guys have been here before, or you know what goes on during these talks, literally, we're here to just kind of mull over and bullshit and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll put some votes. I'll put some votes in the chat. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. And at the end of the Sloppy Talky stream, or near midnight, more like, because I gotta go to work tomorrow, I will do a Wheel of Fortune drawing for this month. I will be giving away 2 deck boxes to 2 lucky MFers. Oh! Ooh. Also enjoy excuse me. Enjoy the music in the background. It is brought to you by Wave Language. Wave Language and his mysterious alternative beats. I didn't mean to label you as alternative for your music, but indie alternative. Yes, that's better. I like that. So. Now, for this month, or tonight, we're talking about hot takes and hot cakes. Hot cakes will not be provided. However, the hot takes is what we're talking about tonight. And the biggest one that's been kind of mulling over in my head for quite a while is, with football, with the Super Bowl right around the corner. Now, if I had to choose a team that represented myself and my family, it would be the Kansas City Chiefs. Why? Mostly because my dad, that's his team. He's from Kansas, so that's his team. All right. However, beyond that, though, my God, football's a little overrated, isn't it? Just a little bit. I mean, it's not like we compete. No one else in the world competes that same sport. And as I recall, I remember they did like a world championships of like American football between like some team in Japan and some team in Canada, and I think the Canadian team won. And then on top of that, whoever wins the Super Bowl, they declare themselves as world champions. So, be a man, follow a team that sucks. See, like, if I wanted my fun existence, or no, let me try that again. If I wanted my existence of football enjoyment to be Dark Souls style or Dark Souls level of difficulty, then I'd just be a Detroit Lions fan. Or a Miami Dolphins fan, because I know they've been doing terrible recently. So, hey, the go around on the Sloppy Talky. Tonight, it is, the topic is hot takes and hot cakes. The hot, Tiny. Oh, Tiny, it's way more fun. Okay, I will give you that. I will give you that. Whenever I hear about, like, I will say if the Lions win a game, everyone hears about it. If. Now, when was the last time that happened? I don't know. Like, don't quote me on it. I have no idea. There you go. There you go. Just had to make sure that some random ass songs we're gonna start playing. I want to play some Wave Language tonight. When was your last two? Okay. See, okay, and here's the thing though. Despite the fact that I call football a little overrated, I don't even keep up. I don't even keep up with the sport. Let's be honest. I do not keep up with the sport at all. However, for some reason, people will start talking about it to me, and I'll be like, I don't really watch and stuff like that. They'll bring a couple things like, oh yeah, they had a couple good seasons. This year was total ass, and then suddenly I'll be like, I'll just be strung up in that conversation, even though, like seriously, I only watch the highlights of the Super Bowl and Super Bowl commercials, which are all probably going to be ass this year anyways, because they're all just going to be AI anyways. So. Sorry, Dawn Dragon, what do we got? Hot take. Ooh, we're talking Magic. Okay, I'm down for that. Also, if you happen to have my Discord, you wanna interject with some of the things that I'm here talking on top of my high horse here, give me a call. Let's mull it out. Let's hash it out. Let's talk it out. I am not a good arguer, so you can probably change my mind very quickly. So, hot take from Dawn Dragon. Magic the Gathering. Commander is actually the worst format. Okay. It's been pushed so much that it's the only thing most people can get into. If people can afford Modern Legacy, they'd play that. Ooh. So you're saying it's the worst format because it's been pushed so much, like by wizards and them. Okay, interesting. I don't know. I gotta say, so I started off as a Modern player myself because I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna make any deck I want from any cards I can get my hands on. And then even in Modern, I found out, I was like, ow, there's even banned cards in Modern? Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna play them. Oh, they're legal in Commander? Who the hell cares about that? And then after that, let's see. Played Modern for the longest time. I never dipped in Standard. Never did. I never will. Holy crap, I'll never do Standard. And then eventually I had my Magic friend group. They're like, hey, we should try Commander out. And I was like, oh God, really? 100 card deck? This blows. And now it's the only format I ever like playing. I don't know why. I think for me, it's the convenience of just going, if I just have the one card for the one deck, I'm good to go. And I think that's why I like Commander so much. Yeah. And on top of that, like they've been pushing like they used to push the different like Standard and Modern playable from the box sets and stuff like that. And some of those were actually pretty good for a while.
Just like your mom.
There it is. So back in the day, they like the Commander like pre-built boxes, pre-built decks and stuff. They used to do it for like Modern and Standard. I have not seen anything like that I might be wrong. I don't remember seeing anything post like COVID, you know? But every pre-built deck for each new set, which is Standard and Modern playable, you only see pre-built Commander decks come out. Wait, new set just started releasing 60 card set. Oh, they did. Oh, that's good. Is that the Lorwyn set you're talking about? Hold up, I want to look this up real quick. Wait, if I'm looking over here, does it actually? No, it doesn't look like I'm looking at this monitor here. Whatever, it's okay. Lorwyn, what? Pre-built decks? Yeah, 2 ready-to-play Commanders, obviously. And see, that's another thing. You look it up, and immediately they push the Commander format right on you. Which is so funny, because for the longest time, I remember like, no, not Commander decks. Let's standard decks. Wow, look at that! 60 card theme deck. And it's literally Angels, Pirates. Angels, yep, Angels or Pirates. So it's, I know for the longest time, Commander, like when before I got into it, like, Commander was not pushed at all. It was like they released that one box that had the 4 pre-built commanders, and they were all dog crap or something like that. And I remember those coming out because one of them had mimeoplasm as one of the commanders. And the other one had Drevi or something, the Bant bird boy. And like that was the most love they gave for Commander in years or something like that. And then finally they found out, oh, a lot of people like the Commander format more. Okay, nice. And then it just caught fire from there. So I actually, with that in mind, I want to blame the Commander's Quarters on YouTube with Josh Lee Kwai. He is single-handedly, I think, the biggest reason why we are in the predicament we are today when it comes to Commander and power scaling increase in printing cards. So, not that it's his fault, but I direct his involvement as it being his fault. So, it is what it is. He became his own. Baby, yeah. He became his own. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Would you rather suck on a dick or an ass? Whoa. Okay, that's weird. Teabag. Okay. New people to the hobby are too dumb to understand rules. You know, I would say that also cycles in to a lot of people who like peak matured between COVID, like 2020 to like 2023. They like their maturity peaked at that time where all interactions were done behind a screen, and they were like, whatever, and they just stayed home all day. And they just like they're their own version. They're their own versions. Or let me try that. They're like a divergent cousin related to the tablet babies. So they're just like, duh, I don't get any of this. So why do you do that? Why does that happen? Duh. Dude, and it's so funny, especially with Magic, or with Magic specifically. Like, there's a lot of people who say, oh, you're getting into Magic? You should look up the rules for layers, I think it's layers. And there's so many people who are like, oh yeah, I quit Magic because of the layering rules. And I was like, what? It's just a fucking set of rules, man. It's not that bad. Do you guys encounter that in the 40K community by chance? Because it's like, it's one thing to like, if someone's like excited to play the game and they're like, of course, okay, fair. If there's someone that's like really excited to get into the game and they're like, oh, I actually want to play this and stuff like that, it's easier to explain rules to them because they have like a personal push and drive to get into the game and like start like interacting with things and finding how things work. But if you're trying to get someone into it who's just like, who's already like, I gotta be convinced or something like that, I don't even take my, like, I don't waste my time. I'm just like, nah, if you're not interested, come back to me when you're interested, you know? New rule sets get streamlined. But then again, do you think rules in games should be a little more efficient? No. Okay, you believe it's a survival of the fittest, figure it the fuck out, fuck around, find out kind of mentality. Ooh. Fuck your efficiency. Okay, fair. Personally,
yeah, baby, yeah.
welcome to the Sloppy Talky, We're talking about hot takes and hot cakes. We have no cake. The cake was a lie. Okay. That's fair. Do you not think that efficient rules are rules that do make sense? Also, if you don't play any of these games, you don't know what we're talking about, feel free to chime in and just, I don't know, spread some misinformation. Not necessarily? Okay. Hey, you know what, Tiny? Call me. Call me, bro. Call me. Call me. This, I feel like we have to hash this out. All right, we got Tiny joining us. My man, my man.
Hold on, let me mute the stream. All right, so what did you want to talk about?
Okay, so we're going back and forth about like let's say I want to say this started off with, do you believe, or what is it? Rules are getting dumbed down for newer people. Do you feel like rules in these games should be efficient? And you said no, fuck your efficiency.
I mean, that was mostly me being a smartass. You can have
okay.
efficiency, but I do feel like a lot of these rules are getting dumbed down to streamline things for people that can't be bothered to learn.
Okay. You know what? I want to say this falls into a the difficulty scale breeds creativity kind of mindset.
Yeah, I kind of get that, but it's
Okay.
They just keep taking rules away that make sense. Like in 8th edition, you had for vehicles, you had like facing for like say a tank. If you hit the front armor where it's thickest, it's harder to penetrate the armor. If you hit the side, then obviously, you know, like that. But they took it away, so now in 9th edition, which we play, your armor is the same everywhere. And it's because people couldn't be bothered to learn how to run around the back half of a tank. They're just like, fuck it, it's a tank. It's all the same armor.
Huh.
I feel like a lot of times complexity makes things, I would say, smarter. I understand not everybody wants that level of detail going into their games. They just, you know, want to play a game. When I'm showing up to play a game, I want that, you know, I want to deal with that bullshit.
For you, that's the game. That is the game. All the unnecessary, like, bullshit details is part of the game. So you should be playing that too, kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're both agreeing to set aside an afternoon to play this game, we should have to both deal with this.
You know, no, I agree with that, because that falls in the same mentality as like a dungeon master running a tabletop RPG and going, oh, okay, are you guys just gonna jack off the whole time and not play this game that I've prepared weeks upon end for? Or are we all gonna play this game together and you know, have fun with it? So, no, okay, I get it. That's fair. No,
yeah, and I mean,
okay.
Part of it comes down to risk reward. Yeah, you have to spend time running around to shoot the tank in the ass, but you should get rewarded for surviving long enough to do that.
Yeah, okay. No, that's interesting. Wow, all right.
I mean, part of it, you know, because with Warhammer specifically, they're dumbing down the rules to make things easier for tournaments.
Yeah.
So that's granted. Like I said, we all play what I refer to as, you know, beer league Warhammer. But like all the new rules, streamlining things, it doesn't always make sense. So we've house ruled this game to hell and back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's annoying seeing it, and especially knowing that half of the people that are getting into this shit aren't going to be into it in a year. It's like, stop changing the game. You have your core audience. Stop changing it for the newcomers.
Yeah, and that's something that's definitely seen in the Magic front too. And it's just like it's just, you know, there's already power scaling issue within different formats already, because they're like, oh, we want to release the next new Miku Hatsune looking fun card. Ooh, look, and it's also powerful, so you definitely want to buy it and use it. And just cashing in on that, you know, the scalper FOMO crap too. But damn.
Yeah, I'm just tired of seeing like all of our nerdy hobbies get changed irreparably for the tourists.
You know, that's the double-edged sword when it comes to mainstream nerdism, you know, is, hey, you're not getting bullied for your hobbies anymore. However, like all the other ding-dongs and weirdos and idiots who you didn't care about also like the same thing that you're into now. So
yeah, I guess here, let me throw a hot take that I have caught a lot of shit on this for. We should be gatekeeping our hobbies.
Gatekeeping hobbies. All right. Hold up. Let's put this as a vote real quick. That's pretty hot. I like that. That's interesting. Gatekeeping hobbies. So why do you believe we should gate for your point of view there, Tiny? Also, before I keep going on, Hollowed, welcome. Thank you for a resub. Appreciate that, by the way. Didn't forget about it. So Tiny, so you believe 100% you should gatekeep your hobbies?
Yeah, because you remember, and I mean, this was high school for me. I know I'm a few years older than you.
Yeah.
We were all told, hey, we shouldn't be gatekeeping our hobbies, you know. I mean, especially as like because I was, you know, an open nerd in high school.
Okay.
Granted, I was big enough to not get stuffed into lockers for my hobbies, but I was told, hey, we should let everybody start playing.
New
and
poll
then the
in chat.
douchebags
New poll
showed
in
up,
chat.
and the part-timers, and they're ruining everything.
Yeah.
And then they leave. So that's why, like, cringe hobbies attract cringe people.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's very fair.
I just hate seeing shit get destroyed. Like, you know, we can even take something, you know, like gaming. Look how the gaming industry has just completely degraded. It went from, you know, we would get like a couple of really good games a year to now we get like, you know, something like Baldur's Gate once every 5.
Yeah, no, you can't even trust AAA studios anymore. We have to look towards studios that we reliably trust, you know? Like, hell, I mean, one case in point, BioWare. That was my favorite gaming studio for the longest time, and now I actively go against them nowadays because the people that they hire they just don't care about the craft and the passion anymore, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying we need to make sure, like, we need to hire fans of the game to work on the game. That's why I'm working on a couple of like Halo fan projects that, you know, I fuck around with every once in a while. Nothing too crazy, but we need to get fans working on these things again, because that's how you end up with the Halo TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched any of that.
Oh yeah,
but
Master Cheeks.
Like,
Master Cheeks. I hear that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's why I say we need to go back to gatekeeping our hobbies. if you come in and start bitching about like, oh, I don't like the, for Warhammer, it's like, I don't like that the setting is so violent. Cool, go find another game. Don't come in here and bitch about how this one is.
Yeah, that's right. No, okay. No, that's it. Here, hold up, give me a couple seconds. Derry, welcome. Very, very interesting point you just brought up, because we're talking about gatekeeping our hobbies. All right, I'm back. All
right.
Man, because like on okay, so my POV, one of my best friends, he's my official RN, not registered nurse. It's the other no words. He was the reason why I got out of the closet as being a Star Wars fan, because all of my other friends all of my elementary school friends that I was friends with and whatever, like we were all into Star Wars, and I was still into Star Wars hardcore. But as soon as we got into junior high, everyone's just like, oh, Star Wars is gay, man. I don't watch Star Wars anymore. I play football now, man. I'm a fucking man. And we're all set in 7th grade, people saying this. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, Star Wars is gay. And from like all of junior high, I would like I purposely had birthday parties like that I didn't invite my friends, because I always asked my parents for Star Wars Legos. I was like, oh my God, I want these Legos so bad because I love Star Wars so much. But then every time I had school or with those quote unquote grade school friends and whatever, it was always, oh no, Star Wars is gay. But in the case that I'm trying to get around to, my little brother, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think Tristan's in chat here too. A lot of the stuff that I was into, I was just like, oh my God, I can have my parents literally gave me a best friend to literally just put all this shit onto so we can both get into this cool shit together. So in that sense, would you call that not gatekeeping or what? Like sharing your passion. Wait, where am I trying to get with? You get what I'm talking about? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I feel like you should be able to, like I said, I've always worn my nerd on my sleeve. I literally have tattoos from Star Wars.
Yeah.
And, Warhammer, so I've never been ashamed of it. I've never hidden that. I just don't talk about it with people that I know aren't gonna... If they express interest, they have to express like a certain amount before I'll really get into it with them, and they're, you know what I mean? I don't No, I don't want to encourage a tourist to come in and fuck up my thing.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Because in my case with my little brother, like I definitely like took advantage of like, oh, I'm gonna indoctrinate you. You're young enough, and you and I have all day together in the house. You're gonna get into this nerd shit with me. Check this out.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm a Lions fan, because of my older brother. So.
All right, interesting. See how that wraps back around to the football's a little overhyped conversation? No.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. No, that's interesting. 2026, everybody, start gatekeeping your hobbies. Don't tell anyone shit.
I've been screaming that one from the rooftops for the last like 6 years. Like COVID started and I started seeing people getting like into my nerdy shit, and I'm just like, oh, they're gonna come in and like shit on the floor and wreck it and leave.
No, leave me the fuck alone. Don't touch my shit. Ah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good. All right.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the text chat and let someone else call.
Yeah, sir. Go ahead. Hey, I appreciate the call, brother.
Hey, I'm sure you'll be hearing from me again later.
Excellent. Bye-bye. You heard it here, guys. 2026. Gatekeep your hobbies. Don't tell people shit. Let them talk about it first. Pretend like you're a little interested, and just flash them from there. You heard it here from this stream. Gatekeep your hobbies, 2026. Oh, hold up, we got a hot take here. New hot take. What kind of hot? Okay. It's this hot take. Okay, hold up. All right. Hot take. Tomatoes will never be a fruit to me. If it can't go into a smoothie, it ain't a fruit. Yep, you heard it here. Flash your friends. Flash the people who have expressed interest in the thing that you're already into, and then flash them. So is tomato a fruit? And also, if it can't go in the smoothie, is it not a fruit? Because at that point, spinach, that's a fucking fruit. And spinach ain't no fruit to me. Hell no. Mirror I just saw. No, don't draw Yoey. That's my hobby. Little gay boys having sex is my hobby. Don't draw it. Don't do it. Oh. Trying to get that shit mainstream. I see what you're doing. Science says tomato is a fruit. I heard that. And I know there's something somewhere that talked about like a fruit has to have seeds inside of it, but then that was disproven too. I'm not saying that everything that goes in the smoothie is a fruit, but if you can't put it in the smoothie, it's not a fruit. Okay. I'm trying to think of things that you can't put in the smoothie. What if you cook a medium rare steak and you slice and dice that and you put that in a smoothie? Does that make it a fruit? You know what? Hot take. Steak is a fruit. Make sure and eat your fruits and vegetables, ladies and gentlemen. Xbox can't go in a smoothie. You know, if you disassemble a Xbox, you can put it in a smoothie. Y'all remember that one YouTube channel about the guy who just blends things in a super blender? And he would just grab like the Nokia cell phone and throw it in and just fucking rip it? Kit Kat, I think you're gonna have to give me a call really quick. Yeah, will it blend? That's what it was. Will it blend? Yeah. I wonder if they're still doing stuff. That was a goated channel back in the day. Oh, lordy. Oh, 15 years ago, 18 years ago. I'm gonna make sure and give them a subscription. Hello, welcome to the Thwoppy Toppy.
Hello, nice to talk to everybody today. Hello, I'm here to defend my hot take.
Yes.
Because apparently people are getting really mad, but that's the reason why it's a hot take.
Okay. So, go ahead and reiterate your hot take for everybody, just in case, from the top.
Okay, yes. So, everyone keeps saying, like, Rivera was like, okay, Xbox can't go in a smoothie. That's not what I meant, okay? I'm not saying that everything that can't go into a smoothie, you know, it's not. I'm just saying, if it can't go in a smoothie, it is not a fruit. It's something else other than a fruit. And to me, you cannot put tomatoes in a smoothie because then it just turns into ketchup.
Okay, so we're classifying smoothie as the drinkable drink smoothie, not the actual like a smoothie making machine. Because anything can fit in a smoothie making machine, you know. It will blend.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you put it in a smoothie and it tastes disgusting, then clearly it doesn't belong in a smoothie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you got Mirvire saying that milk is a fruit.
I'm not saying everything that goes in a smoothie is a fruit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying
fair.
if you can't put it in a smoothie, then it can't be a fruit.
Okay. No, okay, so in that case, would it pertain to, like, I've never met anyone who wants to put a tomato in their smoothie, but what if there's someone out there who really likes it?
well then they are nasty.
Oh, okay. We're just straight up saying, yeah, they're fucking disgusting. Okay, fair. Okay, I was just seeing if we were crossing that line or not.
Like if you mix a blended tomato with like sugar and things that have sugar in them, that makes fucking ketchup, my dude.
Yeah, okay, yep, okay, fair, very fair.
That's just ketchup, not a smoothie. Unless you want to identify ketchup as a smoothie, which I don't, because it's a condiment.
Okay. Got you. Ooh.
So,
okay,
that's
Bloody
me
Mary.
Did someone say something?
Mervire said Bloody Mary. Is that a smoothie?
No, a Bloody Mary is not a smoothie.
You would say it's a mixed drink.
That is an alcoholic beverage.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it's the tomato juice mixed with alcohol. Not saying there can't be alcoholic smoothies.
Yeah.
Because you can put alcohol in a smoothie.
Yeah.
But a Bloody Mary would not be a smoothie. Because tomatoes, to me, are not fruit.
Okay.
Science can say they're fruit. I don't care about science.
Well,
science is wrong.
Let's get back to the original portion of the hot take, is that tomatoes will never be a fruit to me.
Right. Because science says tomatoes are a fruit.
Yeah.
Every characteristic of a tomato, science says it's fruit. I don't agree with science. That's part of the hot take. Is that I don't agree with it. So even if someone says, oh, you want it, because like no one's gonna be like, I'm hungry, I want some fruit. I'm gonna go bite into a raw tomato. Like nobody says that.
Okay, so
it's either an apple, a banana, something like that.
Okay,
that to me, those are fruit.
Oh, this is interesting. So looking this up right now, not trying to fact check you or anything like that. So yes, they do say that tomato do have characteristics of a fruit because it develops from a flower and contains seeds. However, this one article that I just pulled up classifies tomatoes closer to berries than it does a fruit.
But I think berries is more of a general type of fruit. Because most berries that you see are considered fruit. However, I think that a tomato is just too, like, it tastes so much different than other fruits that it doesn't belong in the fruit category. To me, it tastes more like a vegetable than it does a fruit.
Okay, so then I want to ask you another question here. Let me think and not sound like an idiot when I say it. Do you eat your vegetables?
No.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I feel like I'm digging into something else now.
I know what they taste like. I just don't like them, so I don't like to eat them. Because to me, fruit are more sweet. Fruit are more classified as like sweet things. Not saying there can't be sour or, whatever, but tomatoes, I believe, are more savory.
Okay. So in that aspect, something that leans towards savory, but I'm just trying to knit out the gritty details here. So savory leans to vegetable territory. Sweet falls into fruit category then. Taste-wise.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
To me, I based it off of taste, not science. I don't fuck science.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, her testimony will not be thrown out. It's staying. It's a hot take. It stays. Okay, hot takes are allowed to stay. All right.
Are people getting mad saying that they don't agree?
You just check chat when you get a chance.
I'll definitely check chat because I will fight to the death about this. I don't care about science.
All right, Mervira is going crazy here. Hold up. She says, not all fruits are sweet. Lemons? ? Citrons, limes.
I never said, but they're not savory either.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that lemons are savory. That is true.
No,
that is true.
I wouldn't say that they're savory. Nope. Because like I said, there can be. I'm not saying that every fruit is exactly a sweet fruit. Because like I said, there's tart, all this kind of stuff. For me, also fruit can go in desserts. I don't think a tomato could go in a dessert.
Yeah, like it's definitely like a Like
You wouldn't have like a tomato flavored cake or cake frosting.
yeah, no, tomatoes are I love my veggies. I am a freaking bear when it comes to my fruits, or no, not my fruits, my veggies and meats. But if I see a fruit salad and a ding dong took a bunch of grape tomatoes, sliced them in half and threw them in there, I would be a little like,
You would be ruined.
I would be like, what? I'd immediately go like, what though? Huh? What? This doesn't, what?
Exactly.
Like, why? And I would
Exactly.
immediately approach them and go, hey, did you mistake these as grapes? And if they told me, oh, I mistake them, I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. Well, you put tomatoes instead of grapes. But then if they double down and they go, oh, those are grape tomatoes in the fruit salad, I'd be like,
Right.
are you idiot? Are you
Right.
Are you ding dong?
Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't go with the other fruits that are involved in this fruit salad. Usually in a fruit salad, there's like apples and grapes and bananas and like pineapple, you know, some raspberries, blueberries, something.
Yeah.
But if someone threw tomatoes on top, you would get a little put off.
Be ready to put off by this. Hold up. Pulling up on stream right now. We got here a recipe for a tomato cake. I have never...
That's disgusting.
Oh, similar to... see, this is a wartime era food. This is bullshit you wouldn't see outside of war.
Poor people shit.
This
Okay.
is poor people shit. This is
Poor
the
people,
cousin...
I gotta ration my shit.
This is the cousin to the water pie, okay?
Right, exactly. And I wouldn't consider water a food
Yeah,
either, so...
yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's
Hollowed,
some
good one, though,
wartime
good
stuff.
one.
We don't have anything else. So
no,
yeah.
that's,
Anyways, that's my hot take, y'all.
that is a good hot take. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Thank you very much for that, Kat.
It sparks a nice debate, don't it?
Yeah, no, because I've had this debate with other people before, and it kind of like ends up in like a whatever, I don't give a shit. I like my tomatoes kind of thing, and I'm like, whatever, it's a stupid argument. But in this case, it's a hot take. We have to discuss it. So I very much enjoyed this. Thank you.
And I never said tomatoes were gross. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying they're nasty or anything like that. So
Yeah,
but-
tomatoes are cool. I'm just saying they're not fruit.
Yep. Nope. I hear that.
So that's my hot take.
Well,
Peace out.
Thank you for the call. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
All right. You know, Tiny, you did drop me an extra. You did drop me an extra sub yesterday. I think that earns you one of these bad boys. Now. Ooh, all right. We got Hollowed getting up in here. Welcome to the Sloppy Talkie. What can I help you with, sir?
All right, you prick. I said it 3 different times.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
V8. It's a tomato drink. And it is basically a smoothie of a tomato.
Huh.
So, just to go off of that, smoothies don't have to be sweet.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna ask another question. This is just for you, Hollowed. All right, so I would say V8 is a let's say I'm just gonna say tomato drink. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of the vegetables. I'm gonna say it's a tomato drink, not a tomato smoothie, because a tomato drink requires a straining process, so the chunks aren't part of the drink.
Okay.
That is all. I don't know where else I was going with that.
I would say that I would disagree, because what is the definition of a smoothie?
Blended up, finely blended up things in a container that slushes around like a drink.
Okay. So what's the difference between V8 and a smoothie?
I would say that the difference between a V8 and a smoothie is I can chug a V8, but I can't chug a smoothie. because a smoothie is very
I-
thick.
I
Yeah,
would be
they're
very-
bonsai, yeah.
I think you need to practice your chugging skills at that point then. Because I've chugged milkshakes.
I'll practice when you come back around, buddy.
But desserts don't have to be sweet either.
Yeah, no,
So
like,
throwing out personal interests going off of, well, I don't believe in science, well, then you can't have an argument because then it's just emotion and personal opinion versus
well,
information.
and that's what makes a hot take. So, but no, like,
I get that.
yeah, but no, I would say, like, what's the difference between a smoothie and a drink? I can't chug a smoothie effectively. It's all more like the act of drinking a smoothie is almost like eating a paste for me, which isn't. I'm not saying it's bad, but that's kind of the reason why I don't like smoothies. But drinks, like just smooth drinks and stuff like that, like or like a excuse me, or like I drink my work time protein shakes and stuff like that. You know, I smash those like whatever because they're not too thick. They're just they lack the viscosity to get stuck in my throat and for me to choke on it. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of got lost in my own train of thought.
Or is it
So.
a smoothie? Because most people refer to protein shakes.
Yeah, no, this is really interesting. Excuse me.
But if the two parties can't agree on one baseline, you can't have a conversation about it. So
Yeah.
that'll leave my two thoughts on it.
Okay, gotcha. Fair. A French onion soup smoothie. Yeah, I'd be smashing one of those and then having the worst farts of my life.
So then
Alright.
I guess then, is soup a drink or is it a meal?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is soup a drink or a meal? Oh man, here, hold up. Let's put that poll up. That's pretty good. I hate that argument. I hate that question, but I get it. Wait, is soup a drink or a meal?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because then the question would then also come down to, do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
Ooh, that's such open-ended. New poll in the chat, everybody. Is soup a meal or a drink? But ocean is just seafood soup. Yeah, that's fair.
It's just a cold soup, yeah.
I say I drink soup, but here's another thing. So if I'm presented my dinner, or like, this is just a personal preference of mine, but if dinner is just soup, I'm gonna be a little sad because to me that's just a drink, and I'm like, I don't want to just drink a drink for my dinner. I want to actually eat some sustenance. Give me some bread off. No, not bread. Give me a whole ass sandwich to go complement this soup, or give me a charcuterie board and tell me like, yeah, this is gonna go with my soup. Yeah, see, chowder, like, I wouldn't say chowder's a soup. I'm not constituting chowder a soup. I don't mess around with my clam chowder. I love my clam chowder. I'm not gonna diss on my homeboy like that. But soup in itself, I would be a little disappointed if that was just that was dinner. I'd be like, oh my god. Like, I'd go actively out of my way to find more things to add to and pair with the soup when I eat the soup. Oh, hold up. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. You can eat it and drink it. These are not mutually exclusive. It can be a meal and a drink. See, again, if I was given soup as my meal, it's not a meal. Like soup is it's like an accessory to my meal, you know? Because I just feel like I'm just drinking a drink, and it's hot and it's very flavorful, and it's probably gonna be good, but it just doesn't stay, you know? So Mervira, ignore your drawing. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Big Daddy T commands you to stay.
So there's a follow-up thought that I was gonna put out.
Go ahead.
Is stew a soup?
Jesus fucking Christ. Are we going through every different type of soup category? Whether... Welcome to the Soupy Talkie, everybody. We're talking about soup. Osechi, hold up.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I can't exactly... What do you mean? Osechi is a full-ass meal, bro. What are you talking about?
Is hot pot a soup?
I want a new hot take. Fuck this. Fuck this. I want a new hot take.
Guess I have to leave the chat then. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. I want a new fucking hot take. No more fucking... And then I got Kat sending me this. Jesus Christ, guys. Let's get a new hot take. I can't be spending all night doing the sloppy talkie, talking about if soup is soup or drink or shit. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, new hot take. Fucking anybody, please. Oh, you meant Ozoni. No, we're not talking about soup no more. No more soup. No more soup. You know what? I would say shrimp is bugs. Shrimp is bugs. Shrimp is definitely bugs. They are the bugs of the ocean, and God, I love them. I don't like land bugs, I like ocean bugs. Hot take from Big Willie Styles. Hot take, the Assassin's Creed movie was actually good? Ooh, I'm gonna put a huge doubt on the Assassin's Creed movie. Hot take, Assassin's Creed movie would be better with soup. Yeah, okay. Who else here watched the Assassin's Creed movie? That was with, I believe Michael Fassbender? Am I right? I'll be dead honest, I can't really put my 2 cents on it, because it looks cool. It looks cool. I never watched it. Let's see, when did it come out? It came out in 2016? This is a 10-year-old movie, everybody. Holy crap. Big Daddy T about to go, I'm gonna go Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on finding this movie and watching it myself. I also like Michael Fassbender too. He's such a fun actor to watch in different roles. Yeah, who actually watched this movie and actually like enjoyed it? Motherfucker, stop talking about soup. Stop talking about soup, goddammit. Oh my god. I would love to see, imagine it, is that who I think it is? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, for some reason, this right here looked like Kirsten Stewart for a second. Kirsten Stewart? Kirsten Stewart? Wait. Now who's the lady from the Twilight movies? Whoever that is. I thought that's who it was, but it's not her. Y'all motherfuckers still talking about food. Well, hold up. Yep, obviously there's certain things that are hard to translate from game to film. Wow, okay. You know, Willie, I'll have to take your word on it, because again, I didn't even realize that came out. I'll take your word for it. I'll give it a watch, and I'll give you my 2 cents on it. Hrothgar, welcome, by the way. I'm tired of fucking talking about soup. Let's talk about a new hot take. Assassin's Creed movie was good. I can't really talk about that hot take because again I didn't watch the movie. So, definition of sandwich. You motherfuckers talking about food still. Oh no. Oh no. I can't believe this. Hot dog is a sandwich. You know what? I think there is a hold up. What makes a sandwich chart? Because there is this. Hold up. Let me pull up my right. There is this chart, the cube rule of food. But I can't remember. Oh, look at that. Our hot dog sandwiches, classic sandwiches. All right, hold up. Let's get to the juicy details. There you go. So, I'm covering up sushi, but sushi is here. There you go. There you go. This is the sushi portion right here. But I know there is something interesting to this chart, because I think there's some foods that are within these 6 categories that are not constituted as such. Do I remember them? No. Yes. But according to this diagram, this would constitute that hot dogs are a taco rather than a sandwich, because sandwich has 2 top layers like that. The Earth is only 6,000 years old, also flat. Okay, all right, Willie, you're getting a 6-month ban for that. I enjoy trolls, not retards. God, what food is what food? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What's another? Here, hold up. I had a list of these that I was looking through earlier. Oh yeah, one of them, I don't even think this is a hot take. Superhero movies. In general. They need to stop. All of them need to stop. And we need to have 5 years of just clean, no superhero movies for 5 years. Let everyone forget about it. Don't let anyone make anything. Let independent films make their own superhero movies. Big studios, no more. No more superhero movies. Superhero movies had a good run this past year. What the hell came out last year with superhero movies? Oh, rebooted Superman. I don't know. Yeah, I'm very well on the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and Superman. Yeah. See, and this is where I get all wishy-washy with my my own hot takes and opinions, because there's always going to be there's going to be an exception to it and stuff like that. You know, it's not always black and white. But I'll be honest, all three of those movies, I did not run to the movie theater to go watch them or whatever. It was just like I had to wait for like a whole month before I decided, hey, maybe I'll go watch it. But I'm just so burnt out from them, man. So burnt out. Everyone needs a year to not be pretentious or lazy. Yeah. Okay, I want to say Thunderbolts, like my interest in my revitalized interest in superhero movies did peak up a little bit with Thunderbolts, but then they just kind of plateaued with Fantastic Four and Superman. Again, I'm just so burnt out from superhero movies in general. The Creator. I don't remember that one. Hell, the last legitimate like sci-fi movie I watched. I haven't seen the Creator. Oh wait, no, Creator. I saw. Oh no. I saw some tidbits about this. I didn't actually watch this movie, but yeah, I'll have to check out the Creator. And I love how I looked it up, and it also gives me Tyler the Creator too, just a whole line right here of it. Okay. I'll have to give this one a watch. This one flew under my radar because I never saw an advertisement for it until 2024, and I'm like, what? And then I forgot about it immediately. See, my wife and I, we were really late to this one. We didn't watch Annihilation until, oh, Jesus Christ. When did we watch Annihilation? I think we watched Annihilation in 2022, 2023. This was interesting. And we only ended up seeing it because the like that song, that portion of the song got really popular on TikTok, and I'm like, what the hell is this from? This is a really cool sounding like sound effect song. What is it? And it came from this movie, and I was like, oh, cool. And I'm like, oh look, fucking Padme Amidala is the main character to it. Cool. I don't understand why people shit on this movie. This was such a cool movie. It really was. And I haven't seen. That's a video game. And it was originally from a book. I never read the book, to be honest. But... Okay, weird. But just some of the visuals of this movie, of how they describe things, or not describe, how they show things and stuff, is just so weird and cool. The concept that as soon as you're in this this mutation zone, immediately, like it just changes you everything from top to bottom. And in that case, it's everyone is Theseus's ship, I think. That concept, everything and everyone, anything biological becomes Theseus's ship. Like, is it still it anymore, or is it something else new? So, hot take: we need more Western films. You know what? That's not a hot take for me. That is we need more Western films. I would love to see it. See, okay, I want to see a resurgence of Western films, and then to complement them, I want to see a resurgence of samurai movies. Like, I want them to go hand, and I'm not talking about samurai movies like they're like not the Chinese ones where they're like skipping off water or something like that, but like, yeah, spaghetti western. Oh my God. I just need Quentin Tarantino to make a new samurai movie or make a new spaghetti western. I love Quentin Tarantino. Oh my God. I know that man is an asshole, but God, I love his movies. That motherfucker knows how to make a good movie. Ooh. Wait, what? Wait, hold up, Hrothgar.
Moist towelettes.
No, I'm not a feet guy. I'm more of a, ooh, that would be an interesting one. Yakuza Cowboys versus Aliens. Yakuza versus Aliens. I would love to see that. That'd be fucking hot. That'd be fucking great. But no, I am not a feet man. I am not a feet man. Hot take? It's not my hot take. Who likes feet here? I've become more of an ass man over time, but never was I a feet man. I don't understand feet fetishes, man. Jesus Christ. I am a balls man. I do enjoy a good pair of balls, I will say that. Oh God, yeah, spaghetti westerns. Like, okay, let's say, see, my one worry with the cowboy movies, spaghetti westerns, or like samurai movies to come back, is that whichever studio would pick up that project to do it, you know what they fucking do? They'd literally go and say, hey, let's take this old movie and let's just redo the entire movie, but with like new actors. And they just rehash an old movie instead of making something else new and being creative about it. Or they'd run it through like a fucking chat GPT and have that write it for them and say, oh, there you go. Because at that point, they're just trying to print free money. Yeah. No, I'm not looking for a copy paste. I'm looking for like, oh, man. I'm still obsessed with Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained. Holy crap, I am still obsessed with that. A lot of my tabletop RPG stories, like, have been heavily inspired by the cool factor of Django Unchained. God, I love that movie. Fuck me, I might watch that tonight. Oh, True Grit remake is probably the best True Grit, because I liked the old one with oh shit, what was the old one with my grandma loves him. What the fuck is that guy called? Hold up. John Wayne, thank you. Jesus Christ. Bruce Wayne, John Wayne. Like True Grit, original True Grit with John Wayne, it's a classic. It's really good. But I like the newer remastered True Grit because it kind of shows the aftermath and stuff like that, and it really settles in the dreary life of the Wild West and stuff. Because I think in the remaster True Grit, the arm. Wait, she get bit in the arm or the leg? I think it was the leg. Ah shit, I can't remember. Whatever limb it was, she ended up losing that limb, and then she came back like many years later to go see the sheriff that helped her, or the bounty hunter that went and helped her out. Up to the elbow. Oh, dude, I don't want to watch Bone Tomahawk. I don't want to watch the Bone Tomahawk. I don't want to watch that. I know what you're talking about, man. No, I'm not. I know what you're talking about, Willie. I don't want to watch Bone Tomahawk. Also, welcome, Drew. Welcome. We're talking hot takes and hot cakes tonight. Let me get some water. All right, Drew. We already lost Drew mentally. Yeah, we definitely need more cowboy movies. Spaghetti westerns, specifically, in that style. And with the resurgence of those type of movies, we need samurai movies to help complement them. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Samurai are just the cowboys of the East. And cowboys are just the samurais of the other East. The remake of Evil Dead is better than the original. I think I watched that a while. Hold up. Is it because you liked the tree scene? Is that what? Oh, this. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. This Evil Dead. Yeah. I didn't really care for the OG. Oh yeah, there's the scene. That's the scene right there. I didn't really care for the OG Evil Dead, because it's not Bruce Campbell. Who directed it? I want to say Sam Raimi. But no, like just the different effects that they had, like. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so Sam Raimi. Okay, thank you. Do you all remember this video coming up on your ads on your phone? I hated that shit. I would see this bitch crawl out of my phone at 3 a.m. after a long day of work, and I just throw my fucking phone because I'm like, fuck! Jesus Christ, I hated that. But that goes to show how much scarier this version of the movie was. And it's nothing against the OG Evil Dead, because they literally built this movie with $100 and a gentleman's handshake. Okay, so they did what they could, and they made a classic. So you got to give them that. Let's see. Hold up. Nickelback isn't bad. They just can only make one kind of song and they all sound the same. I didn't see Nickel. I didn't peg Nickelback being on my list of shit to talk about this year. What do y'all think? Nickelback? They're not bad. They just know how to make one type of song. Divorced dad rock, and that's it.
Love moist towelettes.
Excuse me. Nickelback is dope. Again, never a fan of Nickelback. Then again, I'm not a big fan of like divorced dad rock. It just ain't me, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like I can get in on that hot take as much because I'm not a fan of Nickelback. Here. Lips of an Angel is a hammer though? Here, hold up. I want to see y'all's opinion on this. All right. New poll, 1 minute. Oh, okay. I didn't know what Lips of the Angel was. I'm not a Nickelback fan, so I wouldn't know. Put your votes in. Got a little poll going on. Creed has some bangers. I will give Creed that. came first, Nickelback or Creed? No, not Credit Karma. So Creed formed 1994, Nickelback 1995. Oh. Wow, I did not know they're that old. Wow. I feel like Creed walked so Nickelback could just rehash their own songs. Whoa! 8? What the hell? We got one person voted hell nah, that shit whack for Nickelback? I got a bunch of Nickelback fans in this. All right. Interesting. Ooh. Fuck Nickelback. See, like I don't hate Nickelback, but I will say if Nickelback's playing, on the radio, I'm definitely reaching for the radio to change it to something else, you know? But Creed though, definitely Creed was my oh yeah, this is my development song. You don't think Creed and Nickelback are comparable? I think so. I think you can compare them. To each their own, though. I ain't gonna take lip from someone who doesn't eat their vegetables. I'll tell you that much. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, Tiny, I agree. Yeah, because I got a buddy of mine who, and it's so funny too, because he's a divorced dad now, and he's like, even before he got divorced, he's like, Nickelback? Hell yeah, brother. You know, and and like we were out, he was also one of my trainers for job that I had, and we were doing intake for inmates. And like he was blasting that in the car the whole time we were going. And it was like, and I'm like, you know, he's driving, he gets to choose the music. It is what it is. But if he gave me an option, I'd be like, let's find something else. So. Man, I don't think I've had that Nickelback conversation for a while. Sorry, I'm going back on chat here real quick. OG Evil Dead is great because it helped launch Bruce Campbell's career. Holy crap, it skyrocketed his career. Oh my God. And then original Evil Dead definitely led to the Army of Darkness poster, one of the most based posters from the 1990s. Hold up. 1992. Yep. Okay, I was dope. All right, good. Y'all know what poster I'm talking about. Let me find it. I gotta find it. Ooh. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. This one. This one right here. This is the poster I'm talking about right here. God, this was such a fun movie to watch too. Because you're just watching, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Oh. Excuse me. Dude, my fascinations for using shotguns and like tabletop RPGs, the boomstick, like it's it's forever ingrained in here. I can't leave it. I can't walk away from it. Ooh, here's one. This is one from me. It's a trick. Get an axe. So this one's from me. Recently, in the last 5-6 years. Here, I'm gonna pull up an example. All right, here it is. Hot take. Not every electronical device has to be a smart device. For example, the smart egg tray. This is just from images, just stupid shit. Oh, well, this was a scam. This was the juicer thing. That was an actual scam. Let's see, what else? Like, put a little iPad attachment to your kid's potty? Nah. The eye condom? I have a feeling some of these are joke ones. I think some of these are joke ones. But like when they started integrating your rice cooker should tell me the weather too. No. Hell no. Hell no. Now my rice should be focusing on making rice and then keeping that shit fresh. That's all it should be doing. It does not need to tell me what the weather is outside. I don't need my fridge telling me that it needs a software update because some new update that Windows or whatever thing that I got it from pushed a new update for a fucking fridge. Oh, I can't open my fridge because it's updating. No. Nah, Julia is not the rice cooker. Rice cooker's right here, homie. Make a mean batch of rice too. I'm the rice cooker in the house. I don't trust women in my kitchen. I trust me, men, real men. No. Speaking of Julia, she's texted me and said her iPad died. Big Willie, you're gonna get a 6-month ban for that lie. There's no way you use the eye condom. And if you did, I need pictures. I need proof. I need to see the condom, the used condom itself. If you do not supply that within 3 to 5 business days, you're getting a 6-month ban. Dude, that bottled air shit is so stupid. There's no way. There is no way that those one-time bottle things are actually worth a damn. There's no way. I see those things like out-of-state people using them in Colorado. I was like, there's no fucking way. There is no way that's actually helping you like acclimate to this altitude. Also, work out a little. Drink some extra water. That's all you need to do to survive Colorado. I don't trust women in general. Oh, we're going back to magic now there, are we, Hrothgar? All right, interesting. Hot take, Universes Beyond isn't as bad as people say. People just don't like fun. So your argument is based off of people just don't like fun.
Love moist towelettes.
Oh, I bet you love drinking at sea level. You just wait. Hold up. Help me out before I magic nerd out. If you drink at a higher altitude, you get drunk quicker, right? Okay, that's right. So if you're at sea level, then you can, yeah. Oh my God. Holy crap, Tiny. Yeah, okay. No, okay. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. Universes Beyond Magic. We're going back to Magic talk now. I enjoy Universes Beyond products. I do. However, I hate how many there are. Universes Beyond isn't bad. I hate how many are pushed. I feel like if one Universes Beyond, one or maybe two Universes Beyond sets were released per year, they wouldn't be hated on. That's my hot take to add into that, Hrothgar. If they didn't just pound out every other set Universes Beyond, it's the saturation of the card market with a bunch of constant new Universes Beyond stuff is what it's kind of like the superhero movie effect. I just get tired of it. I'm like, I don't want it. So, oh yeah, fuck Vivi. God, that I don't understand. That Vivi pissed me off because how did you already claimed that you learned your lesson from different cards of the past? That, oh, we got to make sure and test them better and stuff like that. And then you just keep releasing that. No, you guys are releasing that shit on purpose. Don't pretend like you're actually double checking your word, you know? Just say you put them out and so. Yeah, no, the Final Fantasy set, like, it complements Magic so well. It's such a good set, so. Oh yeah, like and that's another thing, like, at first when they did when they announced the Office Universes Beyond set for Magic, I was like, what the fuck? That is so stupid. But then what they showed was, oh, it's alternate card art to cards that already exist. And I saw that and I'm like, okay, I can kind of accept that because the cards are still actual Magic cards. It's just an alternate art, which we see with proxies and stuff all the time. So what's the fucking difference? So, Final Fantasy VII is massively overrated. So this comes from this man. I did not play through Final Fantasy VII. I grew up watching my cousin play through a Final Fantasy VII on her OG PlayStation, because that was her favorite. That was her favorite Final Fantasy. I remember I tried playing Legend of Dragoon back in the day. I think I was like 8. I tried playing it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I died like the first. Like there's that village that's like burning and you fight like 2 soldiers. Yeah, like my character died then. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, Hollowed scored some extra tiny teabag points with that statement there. But because I feel like Final Fantasy VII, that is the current like big poster child for any Final Fantasy product out there. Like when you know what? Let's check this out. I'm gonna guess that I type in Final Fantasy. Most of it is gonna be Final Fantasy VII. Let's find out. There you go. Right there. Final Fantasy VII, let's see. It starts off with World of Final Fantasy, which I don't think anyone played. Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy VII, 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 Final Fantasy IX, which is a very underrated game. Final Fantasy, yeah. So I was right. It is Final Fantasy VII is only as successful and overrated as it is right now because it's the poster child from Squaresoft. So, I almost said FromSoft. Imagine a FromSoft Final Fantasy VII. That'd be dope as hell. Yeah, that's fair. Final Fantasy VII is everyone's favorite. because it was their first Final Fantasy game. Yeah, same. Like I didn't play it, but it was my first. It was the door that opened into me for Final Fantasy project. Was Final Fantasy VII, and of course, you know, Sephiroth, this badass motherfucker here with a magnificently long katana. Yeah, 7-year-old me was like, this is peak fantasy right here. I would, Big Willie, JRPGs are just another animal when it comes to, like, games. You want to know the one Final Fantasy game I've ever played, like from start to finish in my life? This one right here. Which obviously some of you have seen me play on stream and stuff like that. This is a tactics style game. There's a good picture of it. In fact, this is one of the first missions of the game. It's tactics style, turn-based. Move your character, move your soldiers, do an attack, hope to God they don't die, you know? So when it comes to like people, okay, I see a meme, hold up. Yeah, fun here. Fun. And you want to take that all away? Yes. Okay, I love that. That's a great meme. So whenever like Final Fantasy talk comes up, I don't have a big stake in what I'm talking about, because this is the only game I ever played. On the flip side, I did watch my cousin. She single-handedly like showed me and played through Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, and that was my introduction to the Final Fantasy world. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then eventually I had another buddy of mine show me Final Fantasy X, and then just to show me the ha 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 part. It was really funny. So, and then I saw him play Final Fantasy X2, and I'm like, what the hell happened to this game? Anything set in Ivlis is superior automatically. Yeah, based, 100%. Dude, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance gets no fucking love. No remastered, no bitches, no love, no nothing. Sega? Disega. Well, I would click on this, but I don't want to accidentally find myself on a watch list. Here, just to make sure. This is what you're talking about, right? Because when I go and click on this other one, it gets a little, oh wait, no, this is crossover with something else. Okay, never mind. But it gets a little tiny magical girly, and I don't really, Okay, so the series did get stupid down the line. Okay, cool. Just making sure. I could tell it got stupid down the line. Yeah, when you try and cross over what, fan service with characters that kind of resemble children, yeah, no, you ain't got my vote no more. Let's see, hold up, let me pull out my next one. Here's an interesting one. Spicy food. Spicy foods. is more pain tolerance than flavor. I am an avid spicy food lover and enjoyer. I have a feeling that during my time when I was like, disagree to a certain point. Okay. And I get it. I get people disagreeing. Because at a certain point, there is spice where there is no flavor anymore. All it is just searing pain.
Moist towelettes.
However, spice, spice is not a flavor. Spice is a complement to flavor. Now, there is a time where I want to say it was right after, oh shit. It's 2022 into 2023.
I love
when they
moist
started like
towelettes.
opening back restaurants and stuff like that after COVID and whatever. Around that time, I did this, that's when buldak, the spicy Korean ramens got really popular in the US. During that time, I did like a self-challenge of like, hey, how high can I get my pain tolerance? And I cannot remember what I conquered. Shoot, if it, I can't remember what it was. So there's this sushi roll at a sushi place I like down here. They have something called the Russian roulette, and it's 6 rolls. All 6 of them are very delicious. However, one of them has a really, really hot spicy sauce that's set at here. I think the Scoville was 400,000 for the specific sauce I had. Shit. You know, I say 400,000, I might be wrong. Hold up. No, I didn't get in the 6 digits. Never mind, I lied. I got up to, wait, did I? No, because it was a habanero sauce. Okay, well, whatever. I can't remember how high I got. I should have recorded it. That's on me. But no, I did for a while, like, do like self-training at home on like how to just get through spice and stuff like that. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's kind of the reason why I stopped doing the big spicy challenges and stuff, because it's a literal pain in the ass, and I'm just like I just got tired of it. Like my one workaround for training spices is what I would do is I would have Pepto-Bismol, and I'd have a different like a Zantac or something like that. I'd pop the Zantac, wait like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And then I would take an extra 2 shots of Pepto, and I just let that sit, and coat my stomach for like 5-10 minutes, and then I would do my training for eating spicy foods and stuff like that. That was the easiest way to help conquer the pain in the ass part. But then there were some times I was just so hungry, I was just like, and I just experienced the pain afterwards again. So. Yeah, no, and I totally understand and respect like people like I don't like spicy food because A, it gives me crazy heartburn, and I'm like, I get it. I don't fuck with heartburn. That shit really sucks. And then also the second burn afterwards of, literal spicy mud pies like coming at your butt. Yeah, no. I get it. But again, I just did it because I was like, I really want to try this challenge. It's an eating-based challenge, and I want to say I at least tried. again, I feel like 400,000 was how high I was able to get before I was just like, if I go any further, it's just gonna be like, it's gonna go from like a hell yeah, I conquered something to like, oh God, I'm gonna feel miserable tomorrow kind of thing, you know? But no, I still love my spicy foods. But as someone who officially did, like, I mean, yes, it was self-training, spicy food challenges and stuff like that. Yeah, spice is not a flavor. It is a complement to flavor. So, spice is not a flavor by itself, and it should not be treated as such, because at that point, you're just wasting food. So. That's not a hot take there, buddy. That's yeah. Here, what? Let me double check real quick. Before I open my mouth and. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a masochist or not, because. Humiliation? No. I laugh at my own humiliation. That makes me laugh. It does not give me a boner. I'll tell you that much. Even pain, man. Spicy food pain compared to physical pain, I feel like are just two different ballparks. I don't know what it is. I think I talked about this too one time where I was just like if there's a sexy setting intertwined with my food setting, I get really upset because I'm like, no, I'm here for food because I'm hungry. I don't want sexy stuff with my food. Keep it out of there. Keep it over there. Let me eat my food first, sit down like a big fat ass, and then do sexy, you know? Or vice versa, whatever order works better for me at the time, so. What do you guys think? Hot take. People who like spicy food are closeted masochists. Masochist. Yeah, I said that right. Cold take. Yeah, I don't combine the two either. Yeah. No. Yep, amen. Food is for food time. Sexy is for sexy time. Oh, that's right. Okay. This was something I found out about myself in my childhood, and I think Bonsai was there to remember it.
Let's get to bashing butts as well as these nuts.
Red pepper butt plug. No, you just take a butt plug and you just put it in, just trickle a little hot sauce on that. Oh, well, here. Butt plug, and then hot sauce. Yeah, that's ooh. Woo! Bonsai was there for this. So a long time ago, our parents took us to what is it? Took us to a Mediterranean grill place. The food was amazing and stuff like that. But the thing that bugged the shit out of me, and my dad was loving it. He's like, hell yeah, woo, all right. Was they had that night that we went, they had like two performing belly dancers that came around the restaurant, and they're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I got so fucking annoyed. I was like, I was so annoyed and pissed off. Like, I remember seeing it going like, get out of my face, I'm trying to eat. Like, I was so annoyed. And I think, Bonsai, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember talking about it later, going, I hated that so much. It ruined my experience. Here's the thing, if I'm eating, I'm not getting a boner. The two are not linked at all. They are completely separated. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. If I want sexy times, I want sexy times. That's it. See, and I know some strip clubs, they even have like all-you-can-eat buffets and stuff like that out there, I don't know what I'd do with myself. I'd go there and I'd be like, well, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna be left the fuck alone. I'm gonna grab my food and find a dark corner that hasn't been caned in and just eat my food there. And then I'll go back to the festivities, you know? But yeah, no, and you know what? Okay, another hot take. This is from me. I do not like belly dancers. I do not like belly dancing. I think belly dancing is not sexy. It does absolutely nothing to me. All I hear is blasting, blaring loud music and millions of jingling. It does nothing to me. Fair. I'm a boob guy too. I'm an ass man, I'm a boob man. But belly dancing does nothing for me. I don't know. They ain't no racing here, man. There ain't no racing here. I am just not a fan of belly dancing. See, Cat, I don't know. Okay, that is fair. I do not know what really good belly dancing looks like, but I've seen like pretty good looking belly dancers like on videos and stuff. Nothing. Like I'm not even impressed. I'm not even like, ooh, or anything like that. It does nothing for me. It's more of an annoyance than anything else if I even happen to be there in person, you know? No. That's fine, Kit Kat. Just like, I would love for that mindset to be changed. I don't know. Just those dances in general just doesn't do anything to me. So, boobs. Oh, thighs. The thighs are extremely underrated. That is very based of you there, Tack. Tiny, not Tack. Tiny. Yeah, no. Yeah. Thighs are the what do you call it? The unsung hero. Thighs are the unsung hero. Yeah, 100%. 100 million%. The thighs are the bookends to my face. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Thigh ass boobs guy. Yep, okay, fair. Like, and I can't, like, just because I like one, and here's another thing. Just because I, like, gun to my head, and someone's like, oh, hips are a little different for me. Hips are a little different. I'll get to that later. Someone comes up to my head right now, puts a gun to my head on stream live and says, thighs, ass, tits. What is your favorite top to bottom?
Love, moist
I don't know if I would be able to number them because I'm like I could probably say, like, I'll start with like gun to my head, I would say ass is top. But if you tell me what if I like thighs more than tits or tits more than thighs, hell, even do I like thighs more than ass or ass more than thighs? I'm sorry, it's like all three of them are top tier for me. You know? I want to say my Julia has made me into an ass man, I feel like. But still, it's just they're all three are top tier. But thighs are definitely not underrated. Thighs are extremely underrated. There you go. Now hips, on the other hand, some some good pair of hips is very like, oh yeah, that's good. But then you see, here, hold up. Well, I don't want to be objectifying these people on my stream here. So I'm going to describe it with a diagram, with your imagination, you know. The eggplant shape doesn't do it for me. Just doesn't do it for me. If it's too like it's a little too much. A little too much for my hands here, all right? You know, I'm a piano player too, so, or ex-piano player. I still know how to play piano. I got good stretch on my fingies, okay? That's what I'm saying. Too much hip is a little, There is a limit. There is a limit, but that could be said for every other body part too. So, but hips I'm a little more strict on when it comes to my personal interest, so. You look like you would get stuck in a lawn chair, Phil. Tiny, you, on your first date, you're like, come over here, ma'am. Have a seat over here, in this lawn chair. Have a seat first, and then we'll talk. You can look around, you get underneath the chair too. Okay, let's talk. Thick versus fat. There is a difference, 100% difference. Yeah, that's not a hot take. There's a huge difference on that. And I hate it. I fucking hate it when there's like someone who's definitely thick, and you're like good thick, and you're like, damn, holy crap, like, damn, you see that? And then someone's like, oh, that's too fat for me. It's like, that ain't fat, dude. That ain't fat. That's the phenomenal form of the female body. Like, that's not fat here, motherfucker. Okay, that's pretty based of you, Kit Kat. That's pretty based. There you go, teabag. Sent that to you. There's some overlap in my past. Okay, fair. There is a difference, 100%. 100% difference. Here, I'm gonna pull up one more. Here, hold up. What's a good one that I've been wanting to bring up? I don't know if this one's a hot take. Anime openings are so much better than the shows. I don't know if that's a hot take. That might be a little cold. But I do like to hold that cold take. Okay, yeah. Because there are some shows that I will never watch, but I love their intro, their opening intro, and I love like the opening intro song. So good. For example, is it? I think it's this one. I'm gonna play this for a couple seconds before I get copyright strike. Yeah. I think this is the one.
Moist towelettes.
That's not the one. Well, okay, I said Black Clover, but I might be wrong. Openings get budget more than an episode. I never knew that. But that makes sense. They just kind of blow their load on the opening and then say, all right, hopefully that hooks them long enough to see the rest of this fucking shit. Yeah, Fist of the North Star I never got into because it's very much a villain of the week is very much what Fist of the North Star is. And there isn't a lot of variation of what happens in the show, I feel like. So. No, the one that I pulled up was Black. I thought it was a Black Clover intro, but I don't think it was. Now that I think about it. So. Yeah, Fist of the North Star got good when his Yeah. Again, I never watched Black Clover. I thought it was one of the Black Clover openings that was really good, but I might have been wrong. It might have been a different one. No, Fist of the North Star, I want to say that one... Did it get good when they introduced, a new big bad evil guy, and it happened to be his brother or something like that? It's been forever since I've watched or read it, so... Forgive me on my lack of knowledge on that. Man, I might have to go back over and watch some Fist of the North Star. Just do a quick. I'm gonna have to find the equivalent to the One Piece. The One Piece skip filler website or something like that. So his brother was a protagonist ally. Oh, okay. Depending on their arc. Okay. Yeah. See, I barely remember. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome. We're still talking hot takes. We're still shoot. We're also talking anime now, I guess. So a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood intro is changing every 3 episodes. It's so tea. Do you really change that often? How many openings were there? Oh, shit. No, I don't want the website, numbnuts. Oh shit, they had 5 different openings? Well, to be fair, the last time I blasted through Brotherhood was 2016, so... Or no, 2014. 2014 was when I last watched Brotherhood. Yeah, that's up there on best anime ever made. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And that's also one of those shows that even the yeah, I didn't realize Brotherhood had 5 different openings. I only remember 2 of them or 3 of them. I might just watch the openings actually. Full Metal Alchemist was okay. Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You talking about Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Because Full Metal Alchemist was pretty okay. I enjoyed it. I grew up watching Full Metal Alchemist, but Brotherhood, any variant. Wow. You are probably one of the first people I've met to say that. That's a crazy take.
You're not just
Dude.
wrong, you're stupid. Now wait just a minute. And you're ugly, just like your mum.
Okay. Didn't care about that much. Huh. So, I want to say I have a biased opinion on Full Metal Alchemist because it came out as an anime when I was in 3rd grade in Japan. And I remember I think there was some tournament or something like that between the the state alchemists or something like that in that version, and I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I loved that whole concept of and stupid cool summoning shit happening and stuff like that. Okay. But no, I highly recommend. And I know Full Metal Alchemist was really weird because you think it's overrated. My man. Oh, damn. Like, I would say that, Brotherhood is one of those, like, top five animes out there. For you want a good experience watching it from start to finish, and it's just a good old Japanese anime. Yeah, no, it's, for me, it's top 5. It's top 5, 100%. My Hero disappointed me so much. Man, my favorite arc for My Hero Academia was, okay, I'll double check Discord real quick. My biggest disappointment with My Hero Academia was it became like peak awesome badass when Midoriya went and decided to go do his own thing and become and just be a lone hero. And he started he literally had his own Berserk arc. And I was like, yes, this is so peak, this is awesome. Finally, I've been waiting for this. And then just like any other fucking stupid show, it's oh, you need our friend. Oh, we're all here to help you. Oh. God. And on top of that, the fan service in My Hero Academia, nope, they're fucking kids, man. Stop fan servicing kids. It's fucking disgusting. And then 80% of my experience watching My Hero Academia was pressing the skip button, because I'm like, I don't give a shit about what the talkie bits. I want to see the fights. I just want to see the fights. I know they're well animated. I know they look cool. That's all I'm here for. Skip the talkie bits. I know I could skip through the talkie bits and know what they're talking about. Like, I just get tidbits of dialogue of what they're saying, and that's how easily you absorb the fucking dialogue from that show. God, and it started so strong too. God, getting into My Hero Academia was like, oh, I was like, oh my God, this is the next Naruto, and then it's. Sorry, I'm very passionate about how disappointed I am with My Hero. So sorry, I didn't mean to release all that into the wild for y'all. But no, it's like if you had like the top 5 best like basketball players or baseball players. Don't get me started on Naruto. Uh-oh. Tell us how you really feel. Okay, hold up. Big Willie, you're gonna get another 6-month ban for saying some crazy shit like that, man. I like what I'm listening to. It's perfect, excellent, exquisite. I ain't changing shit. I'm letting it run. I'm loving it. Yeah, Tiny, you're gonna have to call in for it. I want to hear your Naruto opinion. Hot take. Naruto hot takes, guys. Naruto hot takes. No, Big Willie, thank you, man. Thank you. You don't need to thank me, man. Thank you for being a very creative artist. Because that's what we need more than anything else in this world right now. Artists that actually give a damn on making good shit. Whenever you're ready, Tiny. This one's such a good fucking beat. What is this one? See, this song right now, Willie, reminds me of like it sounds like shit that I've heard in like Cyberpunk before, but it's not. Because it's not in Cyberpunk, it's from you.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
All right, I got you, bro. Give me a couple seconds. Oh, there you go. You figured it out. All right, my man. What's your hot take for Naruto?
Sorry, I found it. So when Naruto first got popular here, I was in Borders, so this should tell you how old this was. I was in the manga section looking for a series that I was currently reading, and
Okay.
a bunch of dipshits in the Naruto headbands ran through, grabbed a book out of my hand, and handed me Naruto 1 and said, "Here, read this, a real series." And then Ninja ran out of the section.
Wait, what'd they rip out of your hand?
I don't remember.
I want to
time
know
I
what that
was-
series you grabbed first was.
I feel like it was probably Negima, because that was a series I read from beginning to end.
My God, you're pulling up some old school stuff, man.
Oh, dude. I don't advertise it, but I'm a huge weeb.
Yeah, you are. Jesus Christ. I don't even know about this one. Yeah, Negima is not one I'd be reading, but you know.
Oh, dude, you actually should. Negima is actually a basis for a magic system that I homebrewed for a D&D campaign.
We'll have to discuss this later. Back to the Naruto.
Yes, yes, actually, we should. I feel like this is one of those things that, as DMs, we should discuss.
Yes. I hate to say it. Like, this is just I'm literally judging a manga by its cover so hard right now.
You're okay. As somebody who owns every volume of the series, you're not wrong, but you are also wrong. If that makes sense.
My man, okay, let's get back to Naruto. So, okay, that is a pretty cringe-ass experience. So did you ever read through Naruto?
No,
Have you
I
ever?
didn't read it. I've watched 5 episodes. I've seen a bunch of clips of fights, and then when I looked into it, I found out how much filler there was.
Yep, okay, yeah, that's fair.
And similar to Bleach, because I watched a ton of Bleach, I looked into it and saw how much filler there was, and decided it wasn't worth my time.
Yep, okay. That is,
When you have, okay, and we can possibly make this another hot take. When you have filler seasons, this show is not worth my time.
okay. That is actually, I don't want to say that's a hot take. That is extremely understandable.
Yeah, that's a very room temperature take.
Yes.
But if you have whole seasons I can skip, just let me know beforehand. Do I need to watch this season? That's why I will let a lot of anime series finish a season before I'll watch it.
Kit Kat, we're getting back to that one real quick. I have a huge, I want to talk about that one with you. No, okay, so recently, especially that it happened when Julie and I finally had Rio, because that was one thing that her and I bonded over was Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Trying to go back and watch through it is hard. Oh my God, they draw out those episodes so, I don't know what it was as a kid, how I was able to overlook that, but coming back to it as an adult, I was like, oh God, I could not get back to watching Naruto. It was so tough.
So this is a thing that as an adult I have encountered. I tried rewatching old Pokemon episodes.
Ooh.
I'm a huge Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
And like, but watching the show is painful
Yeah.
because they just draw shit out to a point where I'm just like, dude, move the fucking plot.
Dude, some of those fights, they'll stretch it out ridiculous. It's like, oh my god, this is like, if this was an actual fight, like, okay, that is another thing, which is like a lot of shows in anime in general and stuff like that. Just the fight, unnecessary fights are just drawn out so long when it's like 2 or 3 actions. It's like, oh, come on, get on with it, you know? There's no...
And that's the thing. If the studio is going to spend money on animating the fight well, I can put up with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another anime hot take.
Okay.
Because I've had this argument with a lot of friends. Did you watch Frieren?
That one's the, no, I haven't watched that one yet. I heard it's pretty good, though.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like we've had this discussion on like a personal level, not like a, group chat level.
Okay.
It's a very slow burn. Extremely slow burn. But when you get to the fights, they're damn near Dragon Ball Z level.
Okay.
So
I haven't heard that.
a slow burn. It's a slow burn with a very, very good reward. Because the rest of the show is boring as fuck. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But it's probably one of the best shows I've ever watched. And that says a lot. Like the DMs that I recommended to you for series are also kind of in the same vein.
Okay.
But it's just a great show, and I've had to argue with my friends. I had one of my friends message me every episode, dude, this show is boring as fuck. It's boring as fuck. I'm like, dude, you're like one episode away from an awesome fight that gets all of the budget. Just give it a minute.
Interesting. Okay.
And then when they get to that episode, they're like, holy shit, this was so worth the wait. And I'm like, okay, you've got another 5 episodes of nothing and then a great fight.
Okay. I've heard that Frieren is definitely one that you got to sit through. And it's on my list of eventually to kind of get around to, especially I think I saw it floating around on Netflix too. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do that.
A lie, 90% of the show is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's so worth the wait. And like, I'm one of those people that likes world building.
Yeah.
So this is a funny little, rabbit trail.
Okay, interesting.
But when we get into shows, I like world building. And one of the things I always bring up to my friends is I want to know how the regular people in this world live. Like, you watch Star Wars, and it's like, I want to know how the regular guy can afford his apartment. What's his job like?
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Okay. It's
because that shows
world
me
building, pretty much.
strong world building.
Yeah. Okay.
If you can tell me how the regular schmo lives, then I feel like you've put enough thought into your universe.
Yeah. No, okay.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I get that. Give me a couple seconds. Welcome, JC. This is I hold this little talk show thing once a month at the last Saturday of every month. All right, try to at least. It's the Sloppy Talky. We're just talking hot takes and hot cakes. And right now we've been on an anime corner for a while. Okay, no, that's and going back to Naruto, by the way, there, Tiny. Man, again, I don't understand how I was able to like blast through that show as is. No, filler and all. I remember watching them and stuff like that. I don't think I watched the fillers because I read the story first, and I just wanted to see how they transferred it into animation, but no, we're gonna have to do a little talk more on some of these too. So
fair, but you can at least see why I was put off of the series, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
and dude, that cringe ass method of, oh man, I hated that generation of those Naruto fans. Holy crap. How to make people not watch your anime and not enjoy your anime 101 right there, man. So
and this kind of goes back to an earlier argument of like, you weren't bullied because you liked anime, you were bullied because you were practicing jutsus on the bus.
Yeah.
Like, because again, I liked anime, but I wasn't the guy who was wearing like, you know, big titty waifu shirts to work or school.
Yeah.
But like, you were bullied because you were ninja running in the classes wearing headbands and practicing jutsus on the bus.
I just got picked on because I was Asian. Let's be honest. I didn't even have to show off that I liked any of the shit I liked. I just got picked on because I was Asian. That was my life for most of the part.
I wouldn't have been one of those guys, but you know, I can't speak for everyone else.
No. There's a reason why you and I get along, bud. I know. So.
That's fair. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. The fan base is too cringe.
Yeah. No, I hear.
Which is really funny because, like, this is kind of like another rabbit trail on this conversation. One of my coworkers, he's a huge weeb.
Okay.
And again, for anyone listening, I work in a very blue-collar setting. I work in a fabrication shop. His welding hood has the Akatsuki clouds on it.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
I am the only one who caught it, and I came and gave him a fist bump and went, no one else is gonna get this, but I get it.
Yeah, yep.
And that dude was so stoked about it. He's just like, oh my god, somebody finally got it. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't watch the show, but I recognized the pattern.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, I feel like this kind of loops back to my original problem. I feel like you should wear it on your sleeve, but also I do feel like we should be keeping some of this shit secret. Like, I gave him a quick fist bump and was like, oh yeah, I recognize the shit on your hood.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like, oh man, this is so cool. Let me, show my power levels in person real quick. I was just like, nice hood.
You just give him
and walked off.
You just throw out a fire, what is it? A fire-style fireball jutsu on him, and it's like, okay. Now this conversation has become cringe. So Randall, no, you don't get respect if you pull off a jutsu on the bus. You get dogged on. You get like shit thrown at you.
The kid I remember practicing jutsus on the bus got made fun of by everybody, including me, and I was watching anime at the time. So
yeah.
Don't wear the shirts. Enjoy your hobbies. Just don't be that guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna hang up so other people can call in.
Yes.
So
thank you for calling in. Thank you for giving your 2 cents on that, man. Appreciate it, bud.
Yeah, glad to.
All right, so before we get on to Bleach talk, real quick on hot takes for that, because Bleach, I'll be honest, I really didn't get into, but I know there's a lot of controversy with the Bleach movies, especially, is that what they literally just rehash fight scenes from the previous one, put a new coat of paint on different things and whatever, and just push the movie out as is. That was my take that I wanted to talk about on Bleach. However, I don't know what's. Again, I haven't gone through Bleach. I'll be honest. The only reason why, I'll tell you one reason why I got into Bleach for the small amount of time I did. Oh, there she is. Yep, that right there. That was the only plot I gave a single fuck about in this entire anime. Right there. 2 biggest plot points right there. Now going back to what Kit Kat said there. Alabasta was a filler arc? No. Hell no. Hell no. Alabasta was not a filler. You know what? Let me double check. Yeah, Alabasta was very needed. No. Hold up. You should not hate Alabasta. You need to shift that. You need to shift that hate. You need to shift that hate to Skypiea. Because nothing in Skypiea was a canon storyline. That is, the whole thing is filler. Everything from Skypiea, like, yeah, you can kind of say that, oh, Skypiea finally cashed out on the explaining the Joy Boy plot line for it right now. No. That is way too long of a cash out for the entire Skypiea plotline. Alabasta, though, has come back multiple times. We're seeing Crocodile come back. We're finding out that Crocodile had different connections with different, what's his name? The gay guy. Shit. With the cross-dressing people. I can't remember what they were, what they were. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've gone into this. I say this because Alabasta was one of my favorite plot lines. So I have an extremely biased opinion on this. But then again, it's also been 15 plus years since I've gone through the whole Alabasta arc. But yeah, that's my quick rant in favor of Alabasta. So, Alabasta. Yeah, no, Skypiea. You think you hated Alabasta? Skypiea is a drag. Skypiea is a fucking drag. Oh, I was so pissed off. I remember watching that weekly in Japan when it came out, and I'm sitting there with my cousin going like, this show is dog shit now. What are they doing? And honestly, to save you some time right now, Kat, you can probably just find where Skypiea ends and just skip to that point. I have not seen anything from Skypiea cash out, plotline wise, aside from mentioning about the great Joy Boy. But even then, Joy Boy isn't even mentioned back in Skypiea. So, an anime, I think that should be remade. That should be remade. I don't know, there's a lot of anime that have been recently seen remasters. I was gonna say, my dumbass almost said Devilman, and I forgot we had Devilman Crybaby, which was, God, that's still amazing. It's such a great show. I'm not even at the Joy Boy thing. Yeah, Joy Boy, if you're still in Skypiea, Joy Boy is, you're gonna forget what Joy Boy is by the time you get to it. That's how far out it is. Ghost of the Shield's getting a remake? Well, the only things I'm getting is the Scarlett Johansson crap. Oh, July 2026. Is there any pictures for it? Welcome to Slocky Talky. We're talking anime now. Because why the fuck not? Oh, there's an official trailer? Hold up. Yeah, we're anime maxing now. We are anime maxing. Hang tight there, homie. sketches rather than animation. Okay, well, that didn't really show anything. Yeah, it's from a different okay, that didn't really show anything, but that is hype. That is huge hype. I did not know about this until now. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, Devilman was fucking. Oh, sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ, Chad really blew up there for a second. Yeah, Oh my God, Devilman. Damn, Devilman Crybaby was. Peak evil Satan fantasy, man. Everything about this show was just so badass and fucking awesome. God. There's a good like year period where my wife kept like making art that was very like symbolic to the show and stuff. God, such a great show. Do you need to call back for this? Appleseed needs another reboot that doesn't involve toasting. Oh, I vaguely remember this one. Yeah, oh, I remember this one. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one. Okay, yeah. I don't quiz me on this, but I remember seeing this one at one point. Okay. Okay. Science Taru. Because they're the ones that did Devilman Crybaby too. Oh, I didn't know they were the ones that doing Dandadan too. Huh? Oh, and they did the this one. Fucking not Paul Bunyan. Scott versus the ass, the world or something. I can't remember. I'm getting EP sleepy. I'm sorry. The reboot had a ton of dubstep in the soundtrack. I could see it. I could see a show like Appleseed getting a lot of dubby steppy in that aspect. Drew, you're gonna catch your own 6-month ban for saying shit like that. Don't desecrate Moist Critical's names like that. Asmongold is a filthy ass, nasty little gremlin. Moist Critical has some standards, man. He has a lot of standards. What are we talking about? Studio IG, Science Saturn, Studio Bones, or Auto Watches. Yep. He's here. Here's my accurate. Here's my 99% accurate impression of Asmongold. Here, let's do something like this. All right. Let's here. For example, let's do this. All right. Yeah, I agree. And then I go and start chewing my fucking nails and my toenails and shit like that. It's literally, oh yeah, and he has a big scraggly fucking homeless man beard. Just, yeah, I agree. And zero context of everything else. That's 99% of his fucking streams. Fight me. Yeah, the man's like a multi-millionaire, and he just role plays a homeless man. A boring ass. He's not even a fun homeless man where he's like on like he's like not smoking up meth or anything like that. He's just the boring ass like brain dead homeless man, which really sucks. No. Fuck you. Oh, man. Well. Oh, Big Daddy T's got to go back to work tomorrow. Unfortunately. Let me double check. I'll say most of the people that are part of the deck box Wheel of Fortune are not here right now. So there's a possibility I'm just gonna do the Wheel of Fortune another time. Okay, that's why he said fuck you. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Asmongold is. He's not even one of those streamers who tries to have like a middle ground take on everything just to sound like good for everyone or whatever. No, his takes are just literally. Yeah, I agree. And that's his entire fucking take on, like, it will be like an hour and a half video that he just watched on stream of someone else's product that he's making money off of, and he goes, yeah, I agree. And that's it. Yeah, no, I don't doubt it at all. And I don't understand how people watch his shit. I just need all those brain dead motherfuckers to walk my shit. That's all I need. Oh, shit. Well, I feel like I'm gonna be calling it a night, guys. I am EP sleepy, and I am full of EP sleepy, and I'm also full of piss as well. So I'm gonna have to go take care of that. Oh damn. Again, since I don't know if Hrothgar's out there listening or not. I'm gonna DM you and double check if you were interested in the deck boxes as well. I'll double check it. I'll double check it after this, bud. Oh man, I am tired. Holy crap! I don't know what just hit me. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight, guys. We will be back on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday this upcoming week. I may or may not take a 1 week break, just word of warning. Just want to be a good family guy and all. Maybe hang out with some homies and all that jazz. But no, thank you guys for joining on this Sloppy Talkie, this month's Sloppy Talkie, the first one of the year. I say it was pretty damn successful too. And I hope you guys all had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the hot takes taken here tonight and the half hour's worth of bitching about fucking soup. I never knew that would have happened on this, man. It was a good run. It was a good run. Yeah. Again, here. I'm gonna do one more shout out for you, man. Right here. Big Willie's page, Wave Language.
Yeah, baby.
Go check out his stuff, man.
Harassment may
Go
be
check out
verbal.
his stuff.
Word around the office is you've got a fat cock.
Oh, thank you for the follow, BBC Enjoyer. Hell of a name, by the way. I am so sorry. We're gonna slowly wrap out. Big Daddy T is eepy sleepy and full of piss, and I have to fix both of those. Huge shout out to Wave Language here. I'm gonna switch between his music and Big Dirty. Make sure you give them both just enough love. There's always enough Big Daddy to go around the table here. So, Kit Kat, please stop gooning to the other people in chat, please. Y'all take it easy. Have a good night. I apologize for calling it a night now. BBC Enjoyer, we will hopefully we'll see you again here shortly. I will be back on Tuesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights. So, beyond that, have a good night and eat your goddamn vegetables. Love you guys. Bye. What am I fucking doing? It's over here. Jesus Christ.